I was totally shocked when I found out about Kennedy being an undercover cop. I was shocked, and I thought right away about you, and that must have been really hard.
It's hard, but it's not as hard as knowing that my body was invaded by a police department. It was an invasion on our bodies by a police department. It wasn't just one person.
They're using them either to get deeper into the movement, to get people to trust them. They're using them because they can spy on them and spy on their friends, or they're just using them for sexual gratification.
For example, in New York, the FBI agents told me that, you know, you and all your friends are going to jail, and, you know, there was no evidence.
Where I really do feel hatred towards what they've done with the undercovers is the movement I saw there absolutely burgeoning in the second half of the last decade in the UK. That the climate movement was on the brink of achieving something huge, was influencing so many people to come in, influencing people around the world to start getting movements together, influencing changes in government policy. We were seeing this happen very, very quickly, because it's that thing with activism. It doesn't take 3 million people on the streets. It takes a few people getting together, but everyone else goes, I've always thought that idea was right. And it's the license you get from the mass of people who agree with you, actively agree with you, and we had that. And the changes that would have happened had we not been undermined by Kennedy and Watson and friends being in there would have been so much greater. And that, I do feel hatred for those people for that. That is a reason to be really fucking angry.
When they get caught, you know, we've got to just go, right, they're caught, they can't deny it, we now need to use this to really kind of expose the fact that this is normal. You know, these aren't like one-off cases, this is routine stuff, this happens all the time to lots of people.
You can't help but look at your friends and say, well, how do I know any of these people aren't cops? What could anyone do to prove themselves to not be a cop?